Are you ready? I am W, and this is my world. And today is Story Time Sunday. It's when I tell you the story that's in my head and I bring it out to y'all. So, where we last left off, Johnny got a chance to meet Yukimari after 10 years of not seeing each other. After being kicked out of the camp, he finally gets to meet Yukimari. So, let's get it started. Yukimari is surrounded by Blitz and Alejandro. And Johnny just got done having a gunfight with Lynn, which he have killed Lynn using the second chance bullet. That's the bullet that can drill into your skin, and you shoot a second bullet behind it, and it blows up whatever in front of that bullet. So he blew Lynn from here on up. So they finally meet up after having a crazy car chase that led into the inferno. So here we go. Yukimari said, "Long time no see, Johnny. I see you met Lynn and disposed of her. How unfortunate." And Blitz and Alejandro is like tensed up because they upset. Lynn was like a sister to them. So they tensed up, and they also got modified melee weapons as well. Blitz modified melee weapon, the baton, what police use. At the end of it, it has like a spike. So if he can hit you like this, and he can actually stab you, or he can just block it. And the baton is also coated in steel, so no sword can actually cut through it. And Alejandro just got, instead of having regular brass knuckles, he got gauntlets. So, a gauntlet, what knights used to wear back in the day to block oncoming sword attacks. So, it covers the whole hand, and, just in case somebody try to stab or shoot, you can block them. And at the end of the gauntlets is also spiked as well. They like to maximize the killing as much as possible. So, and Yukimari still got the same old sword, nothing changed. So, what was I doing with this? Oh yeah. He was like, "I didn't mean to kill Lynn. Lynn was trying to kill me." He said, "Well, I was aware of that. I sent her out to kill you." He said, "Look, I have no quarrel with you, Yukimari." He said, "Well, I do." Blitz like, "Me too." And Alejandro like, "I second that." So they start surrounding Johnny. Now Johnny still got that bullet wound from earlier. If y'all watched the last episode, Lynn shot Johnny in the leg with a shotgun as he was escaping off the fire escape. And she just got him, got the fleshy meat part of the leg. He tied it up with his shirt, but every step hurts. So he was like I said, "Johnny, next time we meet, one of us is going to have to die." And he said, "It looks like it's not going to be me." So Blitz and Alejandro start attacking Johnny immediately. Johnny's blocking one while trying to block the other with his hand and legs. He's fighting them off as best way he can. He's trying to avoid those spikes, but at the same time defend himself. And every time Johnny trying to go for his Uzi that he still had, they will stop him from going for it. Every time he tried to go for it, they will just move his hand. Now Johnny's wondering, why didn't they shoot him when they had a chance? But he's not trying to focus on that. He's trying to focus on blocking these oncoming attacks. So he's blocking one, trying to slash at the other, and Yukimari is just walking around, circling the whole fight as it's going down. Some of them are getting some punch and kicks in. Alejandro punched Johnny in the thigh where the bullet wound was, and the spike went through. So Johnny elbowed Alejandro in the chest, back him up good enough to actually grab his Uzi. He slashed at Blitz, And then Blitz stepped back so he can avoid the slash. And he, even though he blocked it, he still kind of stepped back a little bit. And when he finally got the Uzi to try and shoot at Alejandro, Yukimari quickly just slashed from here down that way, slashing up Johnny. And like Johnny just remembered being blurred, just had a blurry vision. And as he's stepping back, he had the Uzi and he's about to pull the trigger. He changes the gun direction towards Yukimari, and Alejandro grabs the gun, grabs his arm and pushed up, and he just squeezed because of the pain, and he just shot all his bullets out of the Uzi into the air. As he squeezes at the gun finally let go of all the bullets, and all you hear is click, 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 click. But he's still holding on to it because it's still blurry. He's coughing up blood. He's backing up. And Alejandro punched Johnny in the chest. No, the spikes is not that long. No, it's just like inch thick. But every time he punched, just always blood coming out. So when he punched him, he just chest bloodied up immediately. And then Blitz did a spinning heel kick to his stomach, sent him flying back. Boom. And Johnny finally let go of the Uzi, and he's just shaking. Only thing he can barely hear everything sound like real fuzzy. It's like that's all he's hearing, and he's teary-eyed a little bit, and he's thinking to himself, "This can't be happening. I can't be dying here." So when Blitz pulled out his gun, he was about to shoot Johnny in the face. Yukimari said, "What I tell you, I want him to die slowly." Then Johnny was like, "I never killed Genji." Then Yukimari looked at Johnny and was like, "But you killed Lin. Bye, Johnny boy." He sheathed his sword and got into a car and drove off. He's laying there. He just remembered, I have to stay awake. I have to stay alive. And he's just like, it's just slow blinks. It's like, when he opens his eyes the second time, he's seeing James. And James was like, "Come on, wake up. Just stay up. Just slap him in the face." He said, "I'm going to call our doctor. We can do this. Come on. Get up. No, and then he just closed his eyes again. And then he opened it back up. He just remembered being in the back of a car while James trying to talk to him. He said, "Man, I told you to stay away from Lynn. I told you." He's honking his horn. "Get out the way. Get out the way." And then he closed his eyes for the final time. 2 hours later, he woke up from surgery. He looked at his chest and it's sealed up. Looked right here and it's all patched up. And he's looking around. Now, every mercenary has a special doctor they go to. They can't go to the mercy rooms because every injury is reported just because it's bullet wounds or, oh yeah, he looked at his leg too and that bullet's gone. But bullet wounds, stab marks, you got to report that stuff to the hospital. But they know a special doctor. He's Russian, and he's a little scruffy, but he knows what he's doing. They got to pay him, just as pretty much how they pay the hospital money, because he's taking a risk by doing unsanctioned, illegal surgeries. So, pretty much backdoor surgeries. So when Johnny finally woke up, the first thing he said was, "You knew, didn't you?" James was like, "I'm glad you're okay." He said, "Did you know?" And James just put his head down. And the Russian doctor is being nosy. He said, "Know what?" He said, "James, did you know Lynn was working for Yukimari? Did you know Yukimari was in town?" James put his head down again. And Russian doctor like, whoa. Yukimari, y'all have to go immediately. And he said, "Look, we're on our way." He said, "Don't come back. I don't want to see you here anymore. I don't want to do no ties with Yukimari." He said, "James, what is he talking about?" He said, "I will explain when we relocate. We can't go back home." He said, "I already set charges off." that place is no longer there anymore. So he said, why didn't you tell me Yukimari was in town? He said, because I know y'all beef towards one another. He said, you would have knew Yukimari's in town. You would have tried to find him. Then you'd be trying to kill him. He said, we don't have time for that. If we can avoid all of this, that would be great. He said, James, you lied to me. He said, you know how I felt about Lynn. He said, you know I love Lynn too. Like a sister. He said, but we can't deal with them anymore. He said, they think we're dead. Let it go. He said, they after me. They want me dead. He said, I can't let it go. He said, Johnny, not everything's about you. Not everything's about you. He said, well, they made it about me. He said, I'm about to go after Blitz. Then I'm about to go after Alejandro. And then I'm going to kill Yukimari for what he did to me. And that's the end of the story. Well, sorry, end of the chapter. I hope you enjoy it. Keep liking, keep commenting, keep sharing, and keep subscribing. We got 22 subscribers now, and you know that's a beautiful thing. I love it. You know, please just keep following. Make it to the end of this. You know, I can tell y'all what the next story I'm about to do. You know, I can keep doing this as long as possible, and I appreciate all of the support. Me and Caleb P both love all of y'all. Everybody just keep daydreaming. Also, please remember to vote, 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 vote. So, I am W. This is my world. Peace.